Shit. Why did I do that? How long can a baby hold their breath? Look at that shit died as a devil. Yeah.
Hello?
Introducing new frosted sodas and floats, only at Chick-fil-A. I'm a crochet champ, but my friends know I'm also a food scoop daddy. Walmart has a wellness side too.
guys? Welcome to another episode of Maverick Approach. Maverick here, the coincidence specialist, and we have Devon True,
The brotherhood, no other hood.
and of course, you know this man right here, Big Homie CC, back in action.
Back at it. Let's get to it.
The people been waiting. Every time we get together, and then we go and do our thing, and they're like, man, when y'all coming back?
They don't give us no break.
No break, big three.
Big three, bro. The regime, the triangle offense.
So what you been on, man?
Bro, I just been grinding, bro. Staying active. Just keeping my laser focus. Laser focus. Try to be the best version of myself. How about y'all? What's with y'all?
Shit, look, we all at the Welcome Network. We got the show.
Yes, sir.
We got the Off the Grid,
Yes.
Network News.
Yes, sir. We
Yes,
rolling.
sir.
Me and Mav got a show on there. You know,
Me and Dev got a show on
We
there.
rolling.
We're going crazy. And we told him, it's our regime.
Listen. Go ahead, man. Let's go.
We told him, telling them for years, man. We told him, hey, we're going to Voltron, come together, and then, you know, Cam and them came into play.
For sure.
real recognize real.
Yeah. They're doing big things over there, so we bring some content over
That's
there.
only right. That's only right. We gotta be able to get we the best doing this.
That's what the people say. That's what the people say.
And we
So
only speak for the people.
that's it. The people's champ. So, man, first we're going to jump into what is going on with the ice rise. This shit is out of control.
Once I've seen Gen Z's searching for ideologies to attach to, and I've seen them revamp the Black Panthers with all light skinned dudes, I instantly knew it was gonna get all bad. You feel me? Because, you know, the actual true Black Panthers are not out trying to stop ICE. You feel me? And then, you know, I'm seeing soccer moms getting executed in the street. This is why people have to do their proper education before they start attaching themselves to this cause.
Right.
Because federal agents don't have the same rules of operating like police. You see what I'm saying? So like
They get busy.
they get busy.
They're not playing no games. And I blame the mayor. I blame the mayor and the police chief out there.
Yeah,
because they're the ones inciting all this.
Yeah, they're weaponizing the public.
And that's all because of the fraud. That's all because they're exposing that fraud out there. So they're inciting shit.
Yeah, and we're not talking about the fraud anymore.
That's what's going on. Major.
That's major. And then going back to the Black Panthers. So I looked in
Panthers.
the Tan Panthers.
Let's go.
The Tan Panthers. That's what they are.
The Tan Panthers.
Might as well be cheaters in. So
Yes. When I see them, I say they all Puerto Rican. How did they going down?
so the leader. Did you look into the leader?
The actual real Black Panthers been in my inbox saying you gotta say something about this. I'm really like, man, y'all need to say something about this because we gotta think about this. The Black Panthers was started in California, right?
Right.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, this new Black Panther didn't even mention Huey at all.
At all, which is weird because if you look at the guy in charge, this dude named Paul Birdsong. Okay?
Paul.
Oh, 4 years ago, this dude was in the blood game.
I saw that.
Okay?
Who's five?
What a five? Yeah, so like during when we had BLM like 5-6 years ago, there's pictures of him resurfacing, of him being out there with the Bloods. All of a sudden now he's a Black Panther.
Sound like they hemmed them up and converted them.
Sound like some CIA shit for sure.
Sound like they hemmed up or something. They look at his record.
Well, here's the thing, his record. Okay, allegedly they're saying that he's an SA offender.
Oh,
He a what?
A sexual offender.
Almost that.
So that's now reports are saying, he's looking it up already.
that's not funny.
They're saying allegedly that people are coming up with these records now looking into his past, and now he's an offender. And they're like, wait a minute, how are you being, first of all, you're part of blood gang, and then now they're looking to your past, and you're a sex offender?
We don't expect no sex offenders. So now you ain't got the right attention now. So I'm about to get into that. Pause.
On point.
Thank you all time. I'm about to go ahead and investigate this because, you know, that's something that I don't play with. And you got a lot of people out here charading around trying to find where they can fit in for content creation and not an actual call. That's what I think that is. Because, like, y'all not playing guns at ICE. So when I see them showing up with firearms exposed, that's definitely performative because we just seen what happened with Grandmaster Jay in that FAC. Soon as he came outside public with his armed militia, pointing guns, he just called a Fed case. He gone. So if he don't catch a Fed case, then we know who put him in position.
Exactly. And the fact that you have this group coming out of nowhere and they're just being weaponized by Tim Walz and the governor, or the governor and the Tim Walz and also Mayor Scoopers. They're telling these people to go out there to fight federal agents, which is nice. If you're interfering with federal, any kind of official business, that's the case.
Yeah, because like this is a matter of homeland security. So the code of operations is going to be a lot more severe. And people are not realizing when you got homeland security matters, they don't have the same jurisdiction as local peace officers. They can like a lot more. Their reach goes a lot farther. Straight up.
So let me ask you a question. So we're seeing the black and brown people, specifically black people, getting involved in this whole immigration thing.
Right.
I have a problem with that. Do you think black people should get involved in this whole thing? Only because when it comes to historically civil rights and all this other stuff, and then on the daily, just being black, right? We deal with this shit. So why, when we come to the rescue of somebody else who's from another country, doesn't give a fuck about us,
Yeah.
and reverse engineer that?
David Muir, the most trusted anchor in America, the most watched anchor in America. Thank you for making World News Tonight with David Muir the #1 newscast in America.
This shopping season, save over 300.
So I feel like a lot of different races is getting experience what it's like to be black. And when it boils down to it, you know, the people that they protected were put in the same neighborhoods as them to outcompete them and change the demographics of our neighborhood. So these people don't realize that these people are also an enemy of yours simply because everybody has to compete for the same limited amount of resources. And then they get federal backing to commit fraud when you finna go to jail for that same crime.
Bingo.
You feel me? And I feel like things have to play out the way it's playing out because, you know, we can always pick our actions, but we cannot choose our consequences. And that's what's happening to everybody right now. You feel me? George Soros is not involved. So he's not involved. The riots is a lot less powerful. You know, he's under deposition. He's under contempt of court. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing the Clintons under contempt of court. We're seeing a lot of these people who played a role in what happened with BLM. They all facing legal problems right now. And us as a people have to understand that you got niggas and you got black people. Them niggas in the street right now, that's what actual black people is doing law-abiding things, minding their business. If you want to go out and loot, you are a criminal, my friend, and you shouldn't get treated that way. This is all we watching happen. Like I said, the world's going through a reset right now, and we watching it take place right in our face.
Stop letting them use you. That's what it is.
And it's always the pawn game, right? So we're always the pawns in the middle of some type of movement, right?
Like a national identity.
Yeah. So they're when people cling on, like, oh yeah, you guys bring you guys in. You know what it is called, right?
We're the ace card.
If you look on Craigslist, you're not seeing them ads that you seen last time.
Right.
Putting out ads, bad ads. You don't see that no more. So you know, you see the soccer moms out there getting killed. That ain't right. right. You feel me? This is why I always protect ladies, because like once they get associated with something, they go to die about it, even if it's not for their own good. And that's what we watching happen right now. Rest in peace for Renee Good, but she shouldn't have been out there.
Yeah, and another guy just got killed today, actually.
Yeah, he was trouble.
So he was a registered nurse, and
Imagine doing nursing school. It's just to go out and get checked out on the street.
and they're saying that he had a weapon, but it was registered to him.
He not
And
even correct.
The thing is, he was, if you look at the justice the other angle, because he was like wrestling. They was in the street pressing ice. And like, yo, these are federal,
yeah, you can't do
federal
that.
agents.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, they're not, these aren't regular police.
That's like pressing on the FBI.
Literally, like, they're like, what? They know the laws and they know exactly what to do. And you're giving them an excuse.
You're giving them an excuse. And then and two things can't be true, because just how the people are being weaponized, ICE is being weaponized as well. Now, there's good and bad on both sides.
Of course.
Now, everything gets just mixed in a gumbo pot, and you just have a powder keg of chaos.
Absolutely.
So what's happening is that I think that we've been saying this before, all of this is induced. Somebody's pulling the strings on this whole thing. And we're gonna go into technocracy, because big tech has taken over the government, and there's no more left and right. That shit is over with.
Yeah, I feel like the most powerful people in our government don't even work for it. They in these private corporations that have a good contract.
Yes. So the fact that Elon has a contract with the DoD, a $200 million contract for XAI to be in the Pentagon for them to use Grok chatbots for classified and declassified missions.
Sheesh.
So what does that tell you?
Everything is being privatized.
It's a new regime.
It's a new regime. So why do you think that Trump is allowing this? Because I don't even think Trump has any allegiance to the Republicans per se. He has allegiance to big tech, because who just paid for the ballroom?
All the tech bomb.
All the tech.
Who just went down there and paid to restructure all of that infrastructure for the oil of Venezuela.
Exactly.
Same company.
So technocracy, have you looked into this? Okay, so you just said it. Technocracy is a party that was built during the Great Depression in the 1930s, right? 1933. So their ideas essentially is what's playing out right now, because they wanted to take over the entire Western Hemisphere, including Mexico, Canada, Greenland, Venezuela. Sound familiar?
Absolutely. And then, on a security aspect of it, I definitely understand it. Because after traveling the world, you gotta have peace through strength. Because just look at Somalia, shithole.
You know, it's crazy.
And then I was in Mogadishu, and I was seeing questions and comments like, why do they people, why do their heads look like that? How do they look like that? Well, you know, inbreeding is a regular thing.
Yeah, really. They try to keep the wealth.
Yeah, they keep the wealth in the family, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? They married in their own family. That's why their genetic gene pool looks the way it looks.
Oh, shit.
So you gotta think about it. Because you're like, man, these people can't be this bright, pull off this magical scam. No, they taking advantage of loopholes given to them by deep state Democrats' funding mechanism. And if they would have kept the border open, well, we would be going through what's going on in Europe right now.
Right.
You know, demographics, national identity is changing to the point where they think Prince Andrew been converted to Islam soon. That's what's going on. And then you gotta think about it, bro. That inbreeding is real.
Oh, for sure. Massive.
That's how they go.
That's how they doing it.
Yeah. Europe is cooked, by the way.
Smoked.
They're done.
Yeah, I was
Break
supporting
that down. What you think about that?
Well, for one, the immigration is out of control.
Paris
They
is
really
like,
want it.
Paris is like Skid Row.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy over there. And the
Yes.
fact that the Bank of England just said they're bracing for a financial collapse is a telltale telltale sign because they're saying that Trump is going to release, alien files, disclosure.
Because that whole drone encouragement that we had here is happening there.
Yeah.
And they can't control it. But then they come to the World Bank prepare for disclosure, which will definitely crash a lot of markets. Because the spookiest thing to me is all throughout history, when you see gold and silver prices the highest, is during states of war.
Yep.
And looking at it right now, gold is at almost 5,000 an ounce.
Yeah, that's
Cross my shit.
Yeah.
I can't say the last time. I'm still sick off that.
You feel like you got silver numbers skyrocketing? All the time you see this, is in the times of war. And so it's a lot of little battles taking place.
Yeah, highly conductive. Silver is used in AI, satellites, you name it.
The
So,
whole demonstration.
yeah. Yeah, gold too.
Biggest conductor we got on the planet.
Yeah. So, yeah, Europe's cooked. And Davos just happened with the World Economic Forum, where they all got together. Trump, he just left the World Health Organization. Okay?
Trump figured out that
That's a good one.
I need to stop talking to Congress and just do whatever I want to do. Since the deep state Democrats don't have no more dirt on Donald Trump, if they had anything in them Epstein files against them, it would have been out. They don't have nothing against them on that.
And here's the thing. So what we've been seeing over the past couple of days, we just posted something on ICE and how it's reduced, and they're pretty much ending the whole system because it's a fraud system. Now we're being called coons and sellouts. I'm like, you guys are fighting for this system that has been a fraud the entire time. Meanwhile, y'all being forced into fighting federal agents,
Foolishness.
getting killed, and y'all fight for this?
Bombs. That's what's disturbing to me. It's like, man, y'all won't even fight for your own country, but you fighting against the people trying to keep America America. Because look, I done traveled around, and I understand why people try to protect their cultural values so much.
Right.
Because look what's going on in Europe. They got, because in a lot of the countries where the immigrants are coming from, women have no purpose except for reproduction, which is crazy because if they was to apply that here, then it have to be a civil war, obviously. Because
Yeah, Handmaid's Tale. Exactly. That's a fact.
because you looking around at all the societies where women don't play no role, all shit holes. And people, I'm emphasizing this because you're not gonna tell me I went there, I was in Mogadishu, like, what?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Hold on, man.
I saw somebody in the comments talking about, yeah, you don't know because you have never been overseas. I'm like, you must not know who you're talking
Y'all don't have no
about. I've been going overseas since I was like 15.
Bro, we've been to over
Niggas with no
20.
passports. Tell them
No
y'all,
passports.
y'all haven't
We've
seen
been to over 20 countries, bro.
Literally.
And tell us right now, which one better than this one?
Nothing.
None. No, bro.
You see where I'm at?
We go all around the world.
Every place got its pros and cons.
For sure.
But listen, when you get backstage side, you be like, God damn, thank God. Because, bro, imagine. Look, when you press 911, you need the paramedics sometime, bro. Imagine dialing that.
They ain't coming?
Hello. Okay. Nobody's coming.
That's
spooky.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't live like that.
That's your life.
That's your life, boy. And then think about it. All these other countries don't have weapons. The public don't have weapons.
Right.
If the public don't have weapons, the government can do whatever they want to do. Here, they treat us a lot different because we have the right to bear arms. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then, think about it. If the ladies here didn't have 911 services or firearms.
Oh, they're cooked.
I would not want to live here.
They couldn't.
Because they got maniacs. They got maniacs running around. And
Yeah.
that's the thing. And it goes back to balance because, again, if you don't have help, especially if you're a woman or a child,
Sure.
what can you do?
What can you at the submission of whoever is around you,
Right.
and that ain't good.
Yeah.
I'm talking about No street lights. No lights on the expressway. No street lights.
Damn.
Yeah, we've
No
been.
rules on the road.
Yeah, we've been to Africa. We've been to
We gotta roll in groups.
Australia. We've been to South Korea,
Australia,
South Korea,
Thailand, South Korea,
Dubai,
Dubai,
Australia,
Japan.
So y'all
Jamaica.
tell
America's the
me
best.
they haven't been nowhere. No, y'all haven't been nowhere. Let us do this. Let us do this.
Yeah, we
You feel
really
me?
do this.
And that's the thing, like America does have a lot of cons, and that's what we're trying to do here. But like having this conversation right here, overseas, we're already locked up.
It's a wrap. They gonna come drag you out the crib,
For sure.
and now you're a prisoner of war.
Yeah, that like they did Vitaly. Vitaly, he's still over there, right?
Bro, he just got back.
He just got back.
And he been gone with like
10 months.
Yes.
10 months.
He just got back.
He got deported to Russia, and then he flew back here.
So wait, what happened? So he was over there playing in the Philippines.
He was in the
Like,
Philippines.
You know how that goes.
Raised
Shane know very well how it is in the Philippines.
So that's
Yeah.
that's home number 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't play.
See,
don't
Dad
play
was
no
already, Dad was already telling me about this type of stuff. So I
For
did
sure.
my due diligence. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go there when y'all go there. You
For
know,
sure.
because y'all
For
got
sure.
infrastructure, y'all got people there.
We got allies.
You see what I'm saying? You gotta have allies. So imagine, like, bro,
To those who never got over Olive Garden's braised beef tortelloni, and those who rallied to bring back ravioli at portobello, we're obsessed that you're still obsessed. So we're bringing back fan favorites for a limited time, starting at $12.99. This is me, Lindsay Vaughn, the world-class skier. Given a second chance by a world-class healthcare team.
My guy, no stopping, no. You don't do that nowhere.
Yeah, he was playing around and playing with the citizens over
he
there.
raised baiting people on the
Really,
street.
yeah.
Oh, he was
Locked
doing
him up. Yeah.
He had 6 months in solitary.
Yep.
Stupid
And
man.
then he got locked up.
Stupid man with the stupid
And,
plan.
they,
Goofy God.
and he just got back now. So you
All right.
damaged your entire career, your income, your health, just for some pranks in another state or another country.
Ridiculous, because you can't pull that, because here people have guns on the street.
Yeah.
Prank the wrong person, you catch a leg shot.
Yeah.
Over there, they call it the law. They finna come beat you, drag you to the jail, and now you get held. It's over with. You don't have no rights now.
I'm gonna tell you, they're calling, like the military.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, they don't
So
play.
it's not the cops over there.
No. So
It's
so
soldiers.
that's true. So even in Thailand, when last time I went to Thailand,
No games.
I was in a cab, okay? And it was me and another girl that I met from the UK. We were in the cab. We were headed to a rooftop, right?
Right.
So they have these checkpoints. So it's not like the checkpoints here,
Okay.
okay? It's not like, oh, are you drinking? It's like, no, because we weren't even driving.
Yeah.
They stopped the cab. They said, get out the car.
Damn.
So they moving.
We need to search everything right now. Make sure you don't have any paraphernalia. Because a lot of foreigners coming over there to do their thing.
Don't do that thing.
So they see a dude from America, girl from the UK, get out the car.
That's why I said y'all getting wild about it.
Down alone, you can't do that here.
No.
Like you can't just pull people out the car and just no.
And that type of shit right there is very, very serious, because you can. I've seen somebody get beat by the police over there. He's sued. They never even heard his case in court. It's been 4 years now.
Damn.
And he got a permanent injury.
Yeah, they ain't fucking around.
Yeah, so there's pros and cons, but there's some good pros over here. Like,
So definitely some good pros.
that's what I'm saying. Like they don't have the RAS, over here. When you get stopped by the police, people don't know this. You ask them, what's your RAS? Your reasonable articulable suspicion.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they not doing none of that. over
So
there.
you ask them that, they have to tell you by law, because they just can't stop you and be like, all right, cool, get out the car. Okay, why? I have rights.
Oh, no.
So if you ask them their RAS, okay, so I stopped you because of X, Y, and Z. Overseas, get out the car.
Get out.
Just get out.
Now.
Stop resisting.
Or yeah, who you know?
Yeah.
How much money you got?
How much money you got? We got extorted
We definitely did.
in South Africa.
Yeah.
That's why
We
Elon
definitely did.
hate all. That's why Elon hate motherfuckers from out there so bad. Because Elon, people be saying they don't think Elon like black people, but Elon said several times he almost got beat to death in South Africa. You see what I'm saying? So then you see they passed that bill to give white South Africans asylum here. That's because of Elon. So it's kind of like, you know, I've been over there, y'all been over there, and the rules of operation is a lot different. Like everybody is in just straight survival mode.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it's like you can die so easily over there, and nobody will be liable. Here, if you die somewhere in Chicago, if you get shot and killed on a public city street, the city pays you out, pays your family out.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Only in G-Rail, he got killed last year. The city paid his mama $25,000.
Wow.
Man,
For
that's
getting
crazy.
killed on
That
the
just
street.
show how chaotic it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? How wild it get out there.
And it's as wild as it is, I still felt safer in Chicago than being in several other countries. It's like, man.
Yeah, South Africa don't like it's a different ball game. Like they streets is crazy in certain parts. Like certain parts is really nice. When you go out further, it's wild. Cause even Elon, going back to him, he has 3 passports. He has American, he has South African, and he has Canadian. And the reason that what he's pushing now, the whole white nationalist thing, obviously. His dad is, down with the apartheid and that whole history. But also going back to technocracy. So that whole movement started in the 1930s. They wanted to remove politicians and replace the government with scientists, technologists, engineers, because they said they could run the country better. Now, one of the biggest leaders in that group is none other than Elon Musk's grandfather. His name was Joshua Hardman. And I'm sorry, Joshua. I don't want to mispronounce.
So his people was the oligarchship over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hardlin or Hardylin, something like that.
I'll pull it up.
Yeah. But he was one of the biggest leaders over there, and he wanted to push white nationalism and, get into the government.
Joshua Haldeman.
Joshua Haldeman was one of the big leaders in technocracy.
Yeah, they all was L. Ron Hubbard, disciples. And he didn't even believe that the sub-Saharan Africa was even fully human.
Yeah, Zeno and all that weird shit.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, it gets crazy. Yeah, he was a science fiction writer and whatnot.
Right.
But these people, that's who they want in the government now. And I think that's who is running the government now too. Because the big tech.
Yeah, for
the
sure.
technocracy, because Detachment 201 gives military ranking, a lieutenant colonel, to big tech executives, to Palantir, Meta, OpenAI executives. They're in our military right now.
Absolutely.
So they're taking over already.
Yeah. It's the beginning of
the military industrial complex is definitely rapidly expanding.
Yeah. They're already taking over, because if you look at the DOD, if you look at now they're in our army, the POTUS is the head of what? The military.
Yeah.
And he taking full advantage of having that military. Because what type of gun they got where them Cuban soldiers all went home in them little mini boxes?
Oh yeah, they got zapped.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't actually see that. Wait, they went home in boxes.
Bro,
Yeah.
32 of Maduro's special operators who protected him all went home in miniature boxes, bro.
Yeah, shoe boxes.
What's that Looney Tunes dude?
I was about to say it.
What's his name? The one with the green hat.
Marvin the Martian.
Yeah, it's a Marvin the Martian chick.
Yeah. So whatever gun they got that.
And he confirmed it too.
Well, yeah, the DOD, or the Department of War now, confirmed DEW, direct energy weapons.
Why do you think he changed the name of that too? He like, oh yeah.
And that's what it used to be called.
Yeah, I know.
In 1947, they called it Department of War. They changed it to Department of Defense, changed it back to Department of War.
That should
and
tell you.
starts a war.
That should
Yeah,
show
as
you
soon
what
as
time
I
he on.
seen Pete Hegseth say he's establishing the warrior code, and that all military have to be able to pass a PT test, even generals. So we seen several generals resign and all time. I said, well, it's wartime. You feel me? They not doing that for no reason. And you got to think about it. A lot of things that's taking place is getting done without congressional oversight because they say Congress tends to leak information. And we not seeing Congress even complain that he's doing things without their oversight. When you see that, that's how you know he got something over everybody.
It took over.
He got something over everybody.
Yeah. This is why we said Trump was the last president.
He's talking about should he go for a fourth term?
I saw that.
You said this.
He did though.
You
He did a
said
couple years
this.
ago.
I've been saying it for the past 2 years. I'm like,
Hey, when America approach button that, man.
We ain't saying.
We gotta get on Shane about it.
Mav called this out. He said there's no way he's gonna allow anybody else to be president ever again. He been saying this. And then he go on Twitter and say, should I try for a fourth term? You know he about to try.
That's drip feeding,
Bro,
drip feeding. He's letting
he's
you know
only-
exactly what's about to happen.
He's only been in office for a year, and he's already talking about 2028. He's not going anywhere.
They gonna have to, he going out in the shootout.
Yeah, for sure. They're
He
gonna
got
end.
that type of energy, bro. He only going out in the shootout. For sure.
They're ending this regime we call the United States, and it's been prophesied in Ingersoll Lockwood's book called The Last President, where a outsider comes into power,
Maverick been saying this shit for a year.
lives on Fifth Avenue, runs for POTUS, wins, breaks the system.
We do need a new system, though.
And two things can be true.
Facts.
Because this old system don't work, and that's who people are dying in the streets for right now because the system is broken.
There's no way you should be out there getting smoked by ICE.
When
You
Somalians are getting $6 million for a daycare with no kids.
You got the legendary inbreeders running up the millions.
The Learning Center.
The Learning Center.
The Learning Center.
And you getting smoked.
For the Learning Center.
And the inbreeders running up the millions.
Not the Learning Center. Like, y'all didn't even fix the sign until we came out there and smoked y'all.
There ain't no way somebody who married their brother should be in power anywhere.
That's
You
insane.
can only pull that shit off here with them. Look, when I seen them having tampons for the Transformer men.
Wait, hold on.
Pause.
What you mean?
Listen, bro. So I was in the airport in New York, I think.
Oh, of course.
In their bathroom,
Libby Town.
Yeah.
they had free tampons in the men's
See,
bathroom.
that's what I'm saying, man.
See?
We
And I'm thinking to myself, like, let me take one of these just so I can have this to show. I got it in my bag right now.
Ain't no
Wait,
way.
for real.
Yeah. I've been on point. And I gotta show y'all this.
This is crazy.
This is crazy.
I was
You gotta get the wide angle on this.
So not only they have, Tampon Tim, running that shit in Minnesota, but New York too?
I was in New York.
We need a champion. The brothers have much of its skill and experience.
Am I to be punished if I draw blood?
You will be rewarded with glory.
Behold!
The goddess of death.
Were you admitted to any New York juvenile detention center when you were younger? You need to know that a global settlement may be coming in 2026.
New York staff allegedly engaged in inappropriate behavior towards inmates.
Now more than 600 lawsuits are already filed, just like the Catholic Church and Boy Scouts case.
And these was in the bathroom for free.
Ain't no
In the
way.
men's bathroom.
Ain't no way.
And I'm looking at myself like,
What do you even do with that?
We live in a sick society.
I'm like, wait a second. What's these for? So I saw that then the dude who cleaned the bathroom, he said, those are for people who identify as ladies.
Get the fuck
I'm
out.
looking like, so wait a second. They don't have no uterus.
Did you see the dude that was beaten off in the women's bathroom?
Now see that right there?
Yeah.
When I saw that video, I'm glad I wasn't there for that. Because
And then he tried to get wild.
that's the whole thing. He's still a man, yeah.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
was like, I feel like I'm being assaulted.
Well,
You
he's
were
still
about
a
to get
man.
assaulted.
Well,
For sure.
You gotta think, all right. Now think about this.
I'm gonna need a cat to wash his hands first.
Nah,
that's a concern, valid concern, because you don't want to have no RNA on you.
Yeah, man.
But you gotta think about it.
Wash your hands so I can beat your ass.
Yeah, so you gotta put hands and feet on them.
You gotta get hands and feet put on.
Because think about it. We used to have problems in the club. When I used to run nightclubs. We would always have problems with the ladies who done got the hormone therapy. Because they feel like they actually a man.
Right.
I'm like, well, listen, you still 5'5", and you're 140 pounds. That mustache you got is not gonna be enough. You see what I'm saying? So like when they start want to get aggressive, I'm like, sweetheart, you don't have testicles. You know what I'm saying?
Let's be real.
You don't. So think about it. Imagine you somewhere, you single, you around a bunch of females, and you don't have a dick.
It's out of control.
The rage in your body might get out of control. You see what I'm saying?
Where have
You
we
walking
gone?
around with the silicone move on you all day.
Where have we gone as a
Think
society?
about that. Think about you got groups of people walking around with a dildo strapped on all day. That's a mental health crisis.
Man,
For sure.
Cause I'm like, man, you trying to fight me? Come
Ain't
on,
no way.
G. What we live? If I blow wind on you, you might be knocked unconscious.
It's gonna be over.
So you gotta think about it, bro. When I see that, I said, I'm taking one of these because this should not be in our bathroom. And where are you as a society when you letting everybody trick your species off the planet?
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't want to know. And man, let me tell you something.
Lord
Let me tell you
help
something.
me.
This all started when the CIA started to fund the feminist movement. Okay, then it morphed into breaking the family unit and confusing everybody. The kids, male, female, this, that. It's not like the old school gays, okay?
Nah,
You like
old
boys,
school
cool.
gays,
If you're a guy, you like guys. If you're a girl, you like girls.
Nah, we good with y'all.
We good with y'all.
We good with y'all.
But this shit to where they're inverting everything, this is why a lot of politicians, I posted on Twitter the other day, I'm like, I wonder how many politicians are trans and we don't know it.
Man, that's what kind of got
And then
hands and all that.
Yeah.
Trouble.
And then I posted all the pictures of all of these dudes' wives who look like men.
Broad.
Like if you look at, have you seen the Princess of Bulgaria?
Man,
Looks like Dracula.
That's
now
crazy.
Now look.
Swear to God.
Now when you pull that person up, like damn, that's his boyfriend. Cause you gotta think about it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's a straight monster.
Hold on, bro.
That make the Draco come
Hold
out.
on.
You see her too long.
That's what I'm
See
saying.
her in the back out.
Look at that.
Yeah,
I'm
she puts
saying.
her head like it's a wrap.
That might
Bro.
be that's gonna be a tough battle. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
You gotta fight for
I'm
your
gonna
life,
really have to.
boy.
I'm gonna really have to
You
go
got
for
to
that.
fight for your life somewhere with her, boy.
No, for sure.
And if you look at Chuck Schumer's wife, Obama's wife, if you look at Barbara Bush looks crazy.
I always
Barbara
say
Bush is wild.
when the male and female is the same, they shoulders the same width, gotta watch out.
Something ain't right.
Cause
Something
Michelle
right.
got the biggest shoulders I ever seen. Shout out Big Shell.
And I'm just saying, can you find a picture on the internet anywhere where you can find her pregnant?
She had surrogates.
There you go.
She had 2 surrogates.
Why?
Why do you have to have surrogates?
It makes perfect sense though. It's like, why else are they pushing this shit so hard?
Yeah, and
That's their fault. That's their, that's
two
their
regimes are fighting, right? So this old system that we're talking about, that's what they do. And this new system, it's it's a trade-off. You may or may not, come out on top if you know what you're doing or don't know what you're doing, but it's the technocrats. But I mean, if you look at JD Vance, he has all the big tech guys behind him.
Yeah, it's death row tech right now.
Right. So it's just these two regimes fighting. So I think that, again, two things can be true, and that's why we're seeing the ICE riots go down, because all that is induced. We have a guy who has a mask on, goes into a crowd, burns a flag, and then runs off and riles everybody up. And then they catch him down the road. They're like, hey, bro, you just got riled, like everybody riled up. Who are you?
All because of some daycare fraud.
Yeah.
Let's keep it a bean.
By the inbreeders.
So we're missing millions and billions of dollars, and then all of a sudden, you getting weaponized. You have random chaos agents running through, and he didn't say anything. He just had a Scully on, and didn't say anything.
If you know tensions are high, right? Why would you tell people? Why would you rile them up to try to get them out? Like we need to get ICE out. Like, why would you just look, chill, leave them people alone, get out of their way because they got jurisdiction.
For sure.
Y'all playing a dangerous game.
For sure. After Renee Good got killed, we seen everybody come out in that agent's defense. We ain't never seen that.
So do you think what's happening now with ICE, is it a net positive or a net negative at this point?
It's always going to be a net positive because the whole purpose of government is to protect people from things they can't protect themselves from. And competing ideologies is why any type of warlord, any type of shit like that even exists. Because have you seen those Somalian people come out speaking on their own behalf?
I haven't.
They don't make no sense. And it's almost embarrassing because, well, that inbreeding is real, bro. You feel me? Like, look, have you ever looked up inbred families?
Yeah.
They all got that giant forehead.
Oh, is it that head, that
looking
Dexter's
wild.
laboratory?
They got the Dexter for sure.
Well, even in the UK, like the royal family and all them. So if you look at a lot of inbreeding happens in the UK as well, because if you look at their teeth are always fucked up.
Yes.
Oh, it's the teeth thing.
So even in the royal family and whatnot, if you look into, I mean, even King Charles, he's related to Vlad the Impaler.
And why is people passing out when he walked past them?
Strange, because his bloodline. So that Vlad the Impaler is literally the person that they base the vampire on, Dracula.
Blood drinkers.
Okay? And then what did Princess Diana say right before she died? She said to her friend before she died, these people that I'm involved with, the royal family, are reptilians.
Then it goes back down to the Ninja Turtles.
You have reptiles going underground eating pizza?
I'm
And
saying.
they can put on human masks.
And the reptiles are protecting who? The media.
The media.
It's an old story. And
Turtles are the bad guys?
you gotta think about it, bro.
Hey, man.
They down there eating pizza.
And what's code word for pizza? You already know what that whole road goes like.
Why are they doing that?
Yeah.
And then look at the names: Michelangelo, Raphael, Donatello, like all of these names.
Yeah.
Ancient Greek and all of this mythology and all of this reptilian activity. I call them the crocodiles. So you gotta watch everything that's taking place because the truth is indeed stranger than fiction.
Facts.
And it's past conspiracy. But I don't even like using that word
At
no
this
more.
point,
Because
yeah,
everything that they said was conspiracy turned out to be true.
I mean, we've confirmed they're zapping they're zapping the motherfuckers now.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers are literally getting zapped. They said that was a conspiracy. Last year we was talking about Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew,
Y'all
DW.
said DW was, it's a conspiracy. It sounds
Direct
crazy.
energy weapons.
Direct energy
Now,
weapon.
Don't be a smoothie.
Yeah.
You saw what they did with Gaza.
Yeah.
That's all direct energy weapon.
Yeah. And the fact that they just came out and said it, they're like, yeah, it's actually real, and we used it during the Venezuelan extraction.
Don't let the guys get that. We get that. It's a wrap.
It's
We
a done
sat
deal.
everybody.
It's a done deal. I told everybody about Mountain Dew, and it sounded crazy. I was like, that's DEW.
And then we say everybody try to steal it.
They tried to steal it, and then they came out
Y'all gotta start paying homage because we see everything. Hold on, I gotta pull up this for you so you can see here these Cuban soldiers.
And the next year they
confirmed it. Maui bursts, the flavor, Maui bursts. Now he goes up in flames. Come on.
Can't make this shit
Look at them boxes they went home in.
Yeah. Nike shoe boxes.
You see?
When you need a
last-minute dress? Just ask Google to virtually try on and shop outfits.
So they carried out all. They sent them
They really
back
did
home,
some Marvin the
not
Martian
in
shit.
coffins, but in boxes.
But the soldiers said we couldn't hear nobody coming. But they said that we didn't get no casualties from the Americans. One dude said that all of a sudden him and his whole platoon eyes started bleeding and ears started bleeding. They all fell out.
Yep, and vomited right on the cube.
Maduro too. He had blood on his shirt.
Yeah, they had to change his clothes several times.
Yep. He
They
did
gave him
all.
endorsements.
I feel so bad for his wife. She was telling him to take the deal. When I see him down there at Miraflores saying, "You want me to come get me?" I'm like, "Dummy, you was a fool. Your soldiers is the Cuban army.
Yeah, you cooked. They 50 years behind.
How did they get a whole mock-up of your bedroom?
They using some.
They built a whole reconstruction of his whole bedroom.
Well, they probably did remote viewers.
You definitely got to deal with that.
Yeah, they got remote viewers. I mean, they had 20 guys go in and took out over 200 guys. How was that?
That's Metal Gear Solid shit right there.
That's literally Metal Gear Solid.
So the fact that they had a whole structure.
Oh yeah, that's the Iron Man weapon.
Yeah, it's always in the movie.
They
They're
got
telling you.
Tony Stark. Yeah, they call him Tony Stark pulled up on.
Even in Iron Man 1, remember where old boy came in his house and then Iron Man froze up and he like laid on the couch. It was this thing that he put in his ear, or he had like a sonic thing or some type of frequency. And it like zapped him and he came in. That's what they used.
Man, Trump, ever since Trump found out about the reverse engineered tech, he been on